Hey guys, I like to talk about that Daddy 05 thing that's been going on recently where they've come out and they're now blaming Philip Defranco for ruining their family, right? And all he really did was show people what they did to their kids. That's all he did. He didn't like edit clips, you know, completely out of context and show you something that, wasn't really happening. Like if you watch the clips in context, like that kid is clearly being tortured for the profit of that family. like like specifically that one Cody kid. Like and I was listening to one point also and they didn't even take this kid to Disney World. They took the whole family except that one kid to Disney World. Like what the fuck? And then they were giving some horrible excuse. They're like, oh, we're gonna take him to VidCon because we said, and he got to spend time with his grandma and one on one with his grandparents. You know, if you tell like a 8-year-old kid, hey, we're all going to Disney World, but you get to go with grandma and spend. You think he's gonna like that? Like I was a little kid and I went to Disney World when I was like 7. I was smart enough to understand. Like, if my parents left me home, I would have been devastated, right? What kind of people do this to their kids? But not only that, these people were are exploiting their kid for profit, and they have like almost 800,000 subs, and I don't know how many views they get on average, but it's probably like a couple 100,000 or 100,000 a video, and there's all these people getting like sick pleasure out of watching this kid being like mentally tortured and or even physically. Like at one point the guy pushed his kid into a dresser and his nose is bleeding, and later on he's like, oh, it was ink, and it was all fake. And then later on the dad was filming him in his room, while there was blood on the pillow, and he's like, the kid's like asking him, please stop filming me, please, and he's like, nope, nope, this is what I have to do with my vlogs. So these people are just really dumb. Like that guy and the wife, like they're definitely low IQ people, right? They're not very smart. They probably have below average IQs. So they're exploiting him for profit, but they also probably don't even realize the damage they're doing to their kids, especially to that one kid, and what they're pretty much telling their other kids is okay to do, because they're condoning, like like I wonder how those kids treat their classmates and the other kids they interact with. They're allowed to treat their own brother like that. Like, if you don't have respect for your own family, and how are you going to treat other people? So that's these people are horrible people, and they're coming out and blaming Philip DeFranco, who's just reporting on it, right? And they're like, he ruined our lives. It's all his fault, like literally. And the whole time he's like, uh, almost trying to cry, really trying to, but just can't do it. He's like, oh, I don't even care. But he was trying to say it's all fake and none of it's true. All of it is fake. But then at the same time, he's like apologizing and say, don't worry, everything's gonna change. We're gonna change our ways. So it's like, were you doing it to your kids or not? Like, he's inadvertently admitting, his guilt during the video. So, these people are not smart. They're dumb. So hopefully their kids like do get taken away, or they get severely punished, so they start treating their kids better, and their YouTube channel does get taken away. Because, yeah, I think it's just incentivizing maybe like those stupid people to make videos and put it on for YouTube. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what the correct course of action is for these people, but clearly they're abusing their kids, and it's not Philip DeFranco's fault. It's their own fault. And I'm sick of these people blaming the messenger. This is the tactic used in just most things, including the media or whatever. You come out and you're like, oh, it was a Muslim guy who did this, and be like, what are you, Islamophobic? It's like, no, I'm just reporting on the facts. But it's the same type of tactic, right? They're just trying to, obfuscate just be like, oh, look at this. It's him. He's ruining our lives. We're the victim now. It's like, no, your kids are the victim. So hopefully you people have your channel shut down, and you start treating your kids right. But if you like my channel, subscribe and have a great day, and hit that like button.